and welcome everyone to Fledgling Fighters 232. I am Millie, back once for the first time this year, and I'm with Fitzy.
Hey Millie, hey everyone. How you going, Millie?
I'm going great. How are you, Fitzy?
Not too bad, not too bad. Excited to see what the new fledglings have for us.
Same,
Yeah.
and I will.
Go on, sorry.
I just want to shout out Clockwork and thank them so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Good to see the NRS boys are around. NRS players. Shouldn't generalize. I'm also excited to see the fledgling people to a couple of new places. Hello everyone, we're back. We're ready to rock and roll and rumble and yeah, it'll be a good time.
So we've got Willow ready to go. I did invite Jay. Let me try again. Maybe the invite did not come through. Bear with me, people. No, I definitely went through. Maybe he doesn't know who I am. Who was this random person inviting me? AWD, didn't you say, Millie? AWD?
Yeah, AWD_J. They're new. I think this is their second fledglings, first time on stream.
Try again. Alright.
I think this is the first time I've also commentated in like 2-3 months, but I'm also back with an amazing person and friend, and we also have Bizu, our stream master, ready to roll in the background.
I just saw your photo, Busy. That's pretty hilarious. Alright, so okay, come on, Jay, we're waiting for you. Maybe we can ping them in something else.
Busy's pinged. We will give them a couple of minutes because we are already a little bit late. I ran a tiny bit behind. Hello everyone.
Let's see, where should I ping them in? The fledglings chat, I guess.
I was catching up with a couple of mates, and then I'm like, gonna quickly organize the bracket. But plus, like, it's fledglings. We try and run on time, and every time we try and run on time, something happens. But when it comes to Street Fighter 5, we're getting close to the end of it too, aren't we?
It is. I've been really enjoying playing the game recently. I think after playing the beta for 6, I've started to see 5 a little bit differently. I've really started to enjoy it, to be honest, in a different way. Let me just ping this person. Are you joining us?
We still appreciate everything. I am keen for 6. It'll be great. If somebody doesn't come soon, we're just gonna quickly switch stream matches around.
Yeah, sorry,
okay,
Willow. We might be jumping you out if this person doesn't join us.
Yeah, sorry, Wheeler.
So they are online, they just haven't responded to anything.
Wait, MK sold more than 7 million copies?
What? MK?
That's how many SF5 sold over its lifetime. Look, it's not an OS. I had...
Okay, should we go to the other match then?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the other match. It will be...
Sorry, Willow, you're being dumped in a sec.
Kill and we toxic few. If none of them are shown up, we are going to... I'm not gonna... We're going to sort it out.
Let me see. So who have we got?
Okay, I couldn't tell if that was a joke or not. Well, it's good to see you guys all here. It'll be some great Street Fighter. I am not playing for once.
You just joined.
People are safe from... What's that? Oh, that's Kill Squad. We're...
Okay, Kill Squad. And so who else was Kill Squad? And... Let's see. Oh, we Toxic Few.
Yeah,
are you doing that busy?
Few. I can invite them.
That's right. No, that's right. We Toxic Few. We Toxic Few. Enjoy. Yep. Cool. Got to dump Will.
Busy, you have the power.
Unless Willow wants to leave by his own accord. Or you're gonna get dumped. It's up to you.
It's okay, I'll just tag him.
Leave by yourself. Don't get dumped.
Wait, it's 2 million copies for MK? Fuck.
There we go, Willow's gone.
Thank you,
right,
Willow.
so we Toxic Few, we're waiting on you now. Come on in.
Cool.
Coolio. Alright, wouldn't be fledglings with a bit of a random unorganization at the start, but
Oh, we swag few? TY. So it's we swag few.
We swag view.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, are we gonna see some swag combos? I'd love that.
We swag view. So can I just look? I say this every time I'm on comms. Can we please use your CFN name when we do the bracket stuff? Just it really helps us.
Or just let me know so I can adjust your league player name as your CFN. That way we don't have to run around like.
We do this every week. So again, just try and keep it the same for us. It really helps us.
We'll be more organised, I swear.
No, that's not us, Millie. Like, if you want to put the right names in, we can't do anything about it, right? It just helps us get all of this stuff ready so we can start with matches.
Yeah, awesome, Millie, they're in. I just gotta drop down. Oh, we get a G player? Fuck yeah.
Oh, alright, let's go.
To be fair, I support... I'll be real, I was gonna say I support honest players, but, we all know G isn't honest.
I don't know if you can call Ed honest. There'll be a psycho upper in the middle of everything. Thanks, Midnight. It's so sensitive. The mic was so sensitive. I was worried that you could hear too much stuff, but apparently it's sounding all right. So I'm happy with the new mic.
That's awesome. Let us know if volume needs to be adjusted.
All right, we're going to see. I'm assuming we're going to see G versus Ed. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. And here we go.
G versus Ed.
So I'm just trying to. I'm definitely seen We Toxic Feud play. I don't know if I've commentated against watching Kill Squad, but definitely seen this costume.
I played against Kills myself. I've also seen another maid play that costume. Friend of ours.
Why? Because it is my...
We Toxic Feud, I think this is the first tournament they've made. What were you saying, Christy?
Right, I thought I saw, maybe I've seen the name in Discord. Oh, this went a 1, 2, 3, but a G jumped over that.
Alrighty.
Trying to get him into the corner. Nice anti-air.
Really good
this
anti-air.
is the follow-up. And a crush there. Doesn't complete the combo, unfortunately. Another good anti-air.
Feel like we're a little bit unbalanced, so guys, please don't skip the intros, just for us commentators' sake. We all know what our stuff is like. Good. Oh, nice echo offer through the fireball.
Kill Squad takes the first. Uh-oh.
Already level 2, you don't want to get G to level 3, that's when he starts cooking.
Well, that's his max level at the moment. This is not going to be good. There we go. Dropped him down one, which is good.
Nice slow there, good checks. Oh, nice edit.
Psycho up, but got him in the corner, but jumps into the corner himself. Not the best strategy.
No.
G can keep him there.
Corner where you can.
Gets out, but throws G even further out of the corner.
Okay, but we're already back to mid-screen, but there's no neutral. Okay, there's a little bit of neutral inside. Nice full combo into the corner, misses the last part of it. Very well. Nice tackle up and no punish.
Wake up CA? Nope. Unlucky.
Not my day. Ed wins.
Game 1 to kills.
I think I felt like G was holding on to too much meter there. I didn't really see there could have been a CA at any point. I think he held his meter for a full round and didn't really utilize it. So it's there to be used and it builds pretty quickly. So it's going to give you an advantage. Don't be afraid to use some meter.
Exactly. And sometimes if you think you're going to lose anyway, just wake up super. It may work in your favor.
The Millie special.
Yeah, look. So you take that with a grain of salt. Do it tactfully.
Oh look, you can do it. You can sit there and buffer depending, and then as soon as you see the opening, just tap the button, and then the super's going to go. So there are ways to try and oh, good cross up there. 1, 2, 3. God, I hate that. Bit of fireball walls.
Also, G has great ways to avoid fireballs and be through. Ooh, nice jump over. Didn't get a punish.
That's just a backdash
We're
there.
getting something out of there. Ooh, now in the corner. You do not want to be against the corner in the G. It's 50-50 city.
They can CA here to finish it off, but no, it's going to hold on.
I
There's
really
the
like
wire.
a nice blur.
Yep.
Love the walkbacks. Trying to bait a DP.
Hill Squad's jumped himself into the corner, I think 3 times already. You got to be careful of that, right? So as a strategy, you want to try and push your opponent into the corner and limit their space. You don't want to be in the corner yourself.
No, you don't.
Nice combo there. Back to mid-screen.
Unless you're somebody who thrives with the pressure on you, back to the wall, true Rocky style. Ooh, nice crash down and could have followed after the setup, but the attempt was made. This is true power. G has some great lines. Back to the match. Any of your thoughts on how these players could be doing to improve? Ooh.
Well, look, I think that they're both utilizing their moves well, but it does seem a little bit like not really calculated. It's just kind of like let's just throw some moves out. That was a good anti-air. But look, this is good. This is where Kill Squad wants to keep Lee Swag Few, right? In the corner, limit his space.
Of course, and like being able to maximize space is a really good way, and
That was a good
it'll
combo there.
always keep yourself to a good advantage.
Yeah, spacing's very, very important in this game. I think you figure out the higher you get up in the ranks, the more you realize how important it is.
Exactly. I thought sometimes you just gotta pull out the arch, go keep decking.
Oh, great follow up there. Oh, could have
And
finished that.
crouch medium punch. I can't English today, please forgive me. I was trying to say arch, skirky, tech, crouch medium punch, and something else came out. I'm like, great. Well done, Mills. Good job. We get a 1-1.
1-1. Yep. So same feedback I've got for WeSwag Feud. You got all that meter. Use it. There's a couple of times you could have CA'd just to close out the games. It's there to be used.
G Super is so cool.
I tried G for a little while, but it just didn't click with me. Oh, back to lobby. Maybe a bit of a breather, maybe a bit of a
Maybe
change.
a
Who knows?
Breather, character swap? Like
Oh,
this
what, sorry?
Okay.
Okay, we have a dispute, looks like. The lag is silly at the moment. Okay, fair enough. What do we do, guys? Do we continue on? Connection was fine. Rocky at the start thinks it's alright. Well, maybe this break might hopefully sort out whatever CFN issues we have. We can try again if you guys want to go again. It looked a little bit jittery on my end, but I mean,
It
it's
looked
different
okay
for
on
us.
my end.
So,
We can run a packet lock test. While we're sorting everything out, like how's everybody liking what we've seen so far? It's good? Thanks, Mid. I am totally not.
That's what I'm saying at the end of lagged. I think we're gonna get a little. We're gonna get a little bit of that. This is CFN on Street Fighter 5. It's never gonna be perfect. Honestly, the last few weeks I've been playing, I've felt like it's gotten worse. Don't know if it's just me.
That's why I couldn't report scores. I haven't properly started the bracket. Yeah, no, I feel like CSN's kind of really shit the bed.
It's almost like it's been like slowly dismantled in a way, but it's a little bit too early.
Give me 2 seconds. Guys, the brackets.
Is the bracket moving along? We got some
No, it's
other
moving
results we can
along.
report?
Thank keep busy. I didn't refresh my page. Always remember to refresh. We are sorting out the connections. While that's happening, we will just kind of see what's going on. Ooh, there is a bit of a spike. We are just getting everything sorted.
Every time I fight Ed, I feel like there's connection issues because it's just literally mashing 1, 2, 3s out.
I'll believe in the 1, 2, 3. Maybe.
Are we doing a connection test, are we?
We are doing a connection test that's underway with a little bit of assistance from the crew. Gotta love the team.
Are we toxic fuse? That looks pretty good to me, I think.
It does. It's just also jitter's important. If jitter is above, I think it's above like 1.5, it's a little iffy, and it's a lot of the spikes too. But both of these seem it's just there is some really big.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't look great, does
Oh, the jitter's really high on toxic side. We are just sorting it out.
it? Are you playing on Wi-Fi? Yeah, so toxic fuse on Wi-Fi, that's probably why.
Yeah, we always prefer a wide connection. If not, we can handle Wi-Fi to a point. It's just like, especially on stream matches and that. We are just getting everything sorted. We will be back shortly.
I think if we're toxic fuse going to change to a wide connection, that's going to drop him off and he's going to have to come back in, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Because the thing is, if you're the only one using Wi-Fi and you're close to the router, it is okay. But all Geos, we prefer to have wide tawnies, and that's what we recommend. Because here in Fledglings, we're a little bit laxer. But when it comes to fighting games, and especially others, we 100% prefer wide connection because it's just safer, the signals are stronger.
It's all the pictures you put up.
It's also it just stops anything. And it's I do agree, Banner Fighter, it's normal for Australian internet. Like, you have that with kind of Wi-Fi and you're like, Macca's Wi-Fi lobby test of Macca's Wi-Fi tournament set 1? Tony? Why? Yeah, I agree. Good old Aussie internet. So you guys had a 1-1 on your match? Okay.
Yeah, it's 1-1. We're just waiting for, I guess when we toxic fuse connects via is he on PlayStation or PC?
PC, I think.
Yeah,
PC
surely
version,
I'm pretty sure when you change your settings, it's gonna have to drop you out of see if anything's gonna come back in. While we're waiting, Millie, I'll be back in 1 sec if you wouldn't mind.
No worries. Stream, hello, you're stuck with me. Or you're here with me. Let's just say that. That's the better way to say that. You're not stuck. Well, how's everyone's night going? It's Thursday night, one more day until the weekend. Anyone has exciting plans? What's going on? We are getting this tournament organized and this connection test sorted.
I'm back. Okay, what are we doing now? We toxic fuse? What are you up to? Have you changed connections? What's going on? Nice typing.
I will, sir. I'm just quickly sorting out everything.
I set up another test.
Oh, nice. Oh, Rose, the teacher, sick. I kind of like, it's already the start of February, and I'm like, wow, where's the month gone? Where did January disappear to?
Yeah, it's nuts how quick it's going. We'll be in December soon. Okay, he says he's wide now. I'm surprised because I thought when you change you get booted and you have to come back in, but it looks like he didn't need to do that.
Yeah, the jitter's looking a lot better.
Okay, so are we ready to give this another go?
Yeah, we were going to give this another go. I'd say we're just going to go back to how it was 1-0.
Okay, so we're going to 1-0, are we? Okay, cool.
Yeah, 100%. And then from February onwards, it'll be better, right?
So, Busy, it's 1-0 to, I think Kill Squad took the first
Kill
one.
Squad took the first game.
Yeah.
I am happy to let
Cool.
them run. Why am I commentating and TOing? No, I've got
Yep.
assistance with TOing. Everything will be great. Just mind us for a few moments. I will be doing my best as always. We're always doing our best here, so does Dizzy and Pitsy and all the crew. Shoutouts and lots of loves to everyone.
Alrighty, let's go again. Let's go, We Toxic Few.
I know you offered, Cub, and I appreciate it. It's okay, I've got some of the boys as backup, even Bizzwer. Or Busy, I should say. He does not like being called the nickname we've adopted. Kind of, it's grown on him. It's alright, Busy.
Alright, let's go, guys. What are we waiting for?
Alright, boys, you're good to play whenever. Go, go, go.
Let's just see.
Holy shit, that boys and photos amazing. So mid, the channel can actually shoot mods. I shouldn't have told Busy that, he's got a gun.
Alright, let's go.
I know this because over in Hold Forward I was saying that of course it's potato scallops, not potato cakes. And I got shot by Slicer on the Hold Forward.
I grew up in
hold
Sydney,
forward.
and I don't ever remember actually calling them that. I always called them potato cakes.
Okay, I think it's kind of up into the discretion. I call them potato scallops.
I think the places I went to probably had them advertised as that, and I'm just like, potato cake, please. So I don't know why. Maybe I was just weird, but
No,
yeah.
maybe not. It happens. It's also just something we like bringing up.
Like Palmy and Palmer, right?
Yeah, Palmy and Palmer, they're both the same, aren't they?
And I think that they're technically both incorrect.
It's also like how there's tuck shops and canteens.
But to me, a canteen was always something at school. Yeah, I guess a tuck shop was too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just blabbering. Oh no! What's happened now? We've
wait.
lost someone.
We have lost someone. Okay.
So I think we.
You know what? We're not gonna hold the bracket up if they don't get into it.
I think We Toxic Few is going to, it looks like he's gone because he's still in select mode and we're all back in the lobby. What should we do? Should we just go back to our original first match? It's been a bit of a false
we
start for
will
us.
get these guys to run off screen.
Yep. So We Toxic Few, I don't know what's happened, mate, but you have been booted, it looks like. So, Kill Squad and We Toxic Few, I think we'll get you guys to, yeah, so it looks like he's got to restart his game. We'll get you guys just to go into a lobby and do it, and we'll just get the original first match going. So, a bit of a false start. A bit of a false start.
We're sorry, guys. This is not where we wanted to start out the night. Yeah,
Alright, let's see, I'll get Willow back in here. He's back, and let's try this. Alright, invite sent.
one day we will have fledglings that's not scuffed.
Then it's not going to be. Then it's not going to
be.
be a fledglings. It's not going to be a fledglings. It has to have problems. It's just the way it works. Alrighty. So, look, I have a feeling that we're not going to get Jay in here because we have messaged, we have tagged, I've sent him multiple invites, and he's not coming. So, what are we going to do about this?
So, we will just, once Toxic's restarting his PC, we are going to move on. This is such a scuffed start of the stream. Hey, Clockwork, thanks for the raid again. Sorry, it's been a scuffed start. We are going to have Willow. Oh no, you really want to play?
I think Willow's going to have to win by disqualification at the moment because
we're going to just if they don't. What time is it? It's
no,
now
because
9
I think
o'clock. They haven't a bid. It's DQ'd.
How long do they have?
They have about 15 to 20 minutes tops before they get DQ'd into losers.
Well, look, I'm just going to say, because I've already tagged this person twice, and I've already sent them 2 invites, we've got nothing. So I think even Busy tagged them, we're just not getting any responses. So this person's not ready, I think they're No, that's not the match I've got on mine.
Yeah, so we're just going to quickly change things around.
Oh, I see what you mean. So we're going to go to the second. Oh, I gotcha. All right,
Yeah,
so
we're
we just get Apple in here.
going to run an extra top 12 match, and then that way we're all Gucci.
Cool. So we're going to the next round, right? We're just going to get Apple. Did you say? Do you want to get Apple in here?
Yeah, we're going to get Apple in here now.
Cool. All right, give me a sec. Apple, right? Apple.
Everything's so scuffed. Why?
What's Apple's? Is Apple Demon used? Isn't it?
It's Insulin Demon. Yeah.
Yep, got it. All right, massive false start. Hopefully we can get a match going.
Hopefully it's smooth from here on out. Otherwise,
Yeah, sorry guys, this is not what we're.
No, this is not what we aim for.
Back with you. All right. Okay, here we go. Willow, there we go. So we're going to see the. I'm assuming. Actually, Apple's got a few different characters. I know Willow's Cammy, but who do you think Apple's going to play?
Gil? Gil and Fel is synonymous. Like, they're the same kind of. When I think of Gil, I think of Fel. When I think of Fel, I think of Gil.
I'm pretty sure I commentated a couple of weeks ago, and Apple was playing Gil, and he played really, really well. So I wonder who he's going to bring out today.
I wonder too. It'll be good to see.
Oh, back to Kage. Okay.
Ooh, the Kage.
And he's got the demon set up for Kage too. So it's the V skill 2. Sorry, V trigger 2.
For those who I wish to protect, I will fight you.
Be afraid. Now you gaze upon your death.
Round 1. Fight.
Good punish there by Apple. Gets him a good combo. Follows up with the throw. Tries to get Willow into the corner, but not yet. Willow's got some space. That's plus. You can't touch on that. But get off me.
Cannot.
So that V skill is only safe if it's fully charged. Takes a bit of time. And back to sort of... Oh, looks like he went for a dive kick. Missed that.
Ooh, the EX jump into low hits and works. Well done.
So that EX is an overhead, but is reactable and unsafe. So, it was a good strategy though. Ooh, bit of tricks there from Willow.
It is. We'll see. Don't let the Kage players get away with stumps. You can interrupt the medium and heavies. I also think light. If you see their leg going up, press.
Medium, no. Medium will frame trap you, depending on what the move before, but heavy you definitely can interrupt.
Cool.
Almost at stun, but no. Goes for the -2 EXDP.
Let's go.
And a
-2
throw
into
for the kill.
EXDP will work.
Yeah, that does work. That does work. And Kage's got a few of those, right? You can do it after medium stomp, can do it after fully charged V-skill 1.
You know something I was told recently about Stump, Fitzy?
What's that? What's that?
You can, in V-Trigger 2, you can press, I think. Ned was saying it's crouch and medium punch and kick into Stump into Demon.
Yes, there's quite a few demon setups. I do like my demon setups.
-2 into Demon.
Yeah, I do -2 into demon a lot of times. So you got to be careful. I mean, that's what you do. You build up your meter to scare your opponent. To go, you now need to think about demon. So having that on the cards is always it's always beneficial.
Oh, nice dive kick there by Willow. The short dive kick's definitely showing a lot of improvement. Love to see it. Both of these players are.
Yeah, Apple's. I remember Apple's corner pressure with Gil. It was really good. I can see he's trying to pull up something similar with Kage. It's not as easy. Kage is quite stubby, but he's doing a good job.
Sure is.
Throws Willow straight back into the corner. Willow gets out. Back throw. Nice combo to finish it off.
Round 2. Fight.
That was really nice awareness and good combos from. Ooh, starting it off with the hooligan. Love to see it. Ooh, there's an interrupt. Full combo. Nice EXDP to finish it off.
Almost at the shield. You don't see shield level, so that's nice to see. Willow's got a CA on the table. That will kill Kage from here.
Oh, see, that means if Kage fireballs, you can CA and it's over for Kage.
Yep.
Maybe not over.
I thought that could have been a. That's unsafe. Still -6. One of Kage's new fireballs. Purple fireball never used to move, but now it does on V2.
That's awesome. Good change.
Yeah, that fireball's new. Never used to exist. You can
Good
see.
blocks from Willow. Nice patience. Ooh, nice counter spike there. Really good reaction.
Nice. I think I have a feeling Apple might have been waiting for the because I think he had a VT2 stomp ready to go, a Masogi, but couldn't manage to pull it off.
Yeah. Also, something I recommend Willow doing more is with Cammy. She's got some of the best anti-fireball tool gains. I think you can EX and just generally cannon spike under fireballs to clip them low.
Yep.
It's a good fireball tool.
Ooh. Nice punish.
Good punish. Well,
Nice
gets hit by
there.
the charge stop.
What's the setup? Gets EXDP'd for his troubles. So that's another thing that was buffed for Kage. In VT2, his stomp is now even more plus. It's next hit wins and
It does.
Masogi.
Oh, wow.
You gotta be like the Masogi is very good against. If Cammy wants to come in through the air, you just have to wait and push your V trigger. So good reaction there by Apple.
100% good reaction.
Bro, nice crush. Back in
Good
neutral.
dive kick follow. Reaction.
You want to keep Cammy in the corner. Lots of ways to get out though.
I'm really liking the use of the trigger there from Willow, at least evening up the life total. And now in the pressure, whiff of the grab there, getting
Oh.
a throw.
And it
And is
connects.
that all? No.
That's dead.
It's 1-1.
That is dead. Yeah. So no, that's it. Because I'm pretty sure Apple took the first game.
Kage wins.
That should be it, right? That was 2-1 to Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-1 to Apple.
2-1.
And that was very close for
Oh,
the
was it
line, but unfortunately the CA Wake Up CA took it. Unlucky. So that sends Willow down into losers, and Apple will continue on. That was a fun game to watch. Well done, guys.
It was a lot of fun.
Both characters have very low health, so some big combos or CAs are really going to do lots of damage against these two. So where does that take us now? We go to...
That takes us now to
Warlock?
my boy.
And Warlock?
Oh, not my boy. He's a fan
Your boy.
favorite. I'm just saying that as like, he's one of our favorite. He's like our hopeful. We've got the boy, Warlock, and versus Guzma. That'll be a fun show.
I sent one to Warlock. I don't think I've got Guzma on my favorites.
I gotta say, I will use the term like my boy, like all those kind of things, just very loosely. The people I always love watching. So it is a good time here.
Okay, that didn't go through. Oh no, we got them both? Cool.
Then time to
I spelled boy with a Y, silly me. Back at you. Alright. So we've definitely seen lots of Warlock.
we have.
I probably haven't seen too much of Guzma, but yeah. I wonder how the jury will go against the Akuma. How's this matchup fair for jury? I'm assuming pretty well.
I think jury would do well in this. Hey, Busy! Yeah, you're getting a jury. No Rikas, and you get a jury. Seems like a win-win for you. For those of you who don't know, our streamer, Busy, has a bit of a history with Mika plays. He does not like some of them.
Who? Who was that?
Busy.
Ah, yeah, okay.
But we get to see a jury. It'll be Jury and Akuma.
So I wonder how much these two know about each other, and I wonder how Warlock's going to play. So I have been playing with him here and there, and look, he plays very differently. When we play, he's actually quite reserved because he knows I'm going to block a lot of his DPs. But I'm just wondering what he does when the pressure comes up. So let's have a look.
Exactly.
Nice anti-air there. If I'm ahead, just tell me.
You are a little bit, but that's all good. You continue. I'm still learning.
No, I'm just going to
into the
delay
game.
what I'm saying just so I don't ruin it.
No,
Nice
it's
rush
all good.
counter. Very nice. Good corner pressure. Already to stun. Wow.
That was a quick start. And he's using V-Trigger too. Where is Keith?
So, Warlock is on a warpath. Here we go.
I gotta say, I really love that jury outfit.
Oh, that was nice. Gets a counter hit. Gets Warlock into the corner. Now gets to hold the pressure. Almost at stun. And the EXDP reversal. It's always coming. Gets hit out of the air from the demon dive.
Small drop, but I'm liking how it's starting to get closer. I think Jury does have ways to go over the fireball and do it first.
Well, that's unsafe.
Oh, no punish.
Got a CA on the cards. It goes for the back throw. Could chip kill from
nice.
here. Ah, very nice. So looks like Warlock woke up pushing buttons. Or maybe tried to backdash. Because I don't think it was a counter hit. One apiece.
Sometimes you gotta believe in the heart of the DP or heart of the wake up button. I say this when it's not always a good option. If you know you can 3-frame interrupt something or have that, do it. But if not, sometimes you just gotta roll the dice.
Oh, that was an interesting interaction there.
Of course you accept DP. It's cool, like a favorite. Nice combo. EXDP's just then, and that'll be the first game.
You just built enough meter to get that EXDP. I wonder if that would have whiffed actually, because if you didn't have enough, that wouldn't have, I don't think that would have connected.
If that didn't connect, it would have been a good punish for Guzma. He would have been able to capitalize.
Yep, yep. Don't think that would have been able to kill though, but you never know.
Round 1.
So Puma does not have much life. Oh, just walks into the kick. That's unsafe. No combo there.
No fear, just walk forward. Okay, block Tatsu punishes. Nice. You always have to punish unsafe moves. I think waking up, getting to a pressing button is good throw check there.
Doesn't get a big punish in. EX Demon Flip. Mid-range Tatsu, that's the Warlock special.
Sure.
Coming in with their fireballs. Can be a bit tricky to deal with. And, ooh. That just slowed down a lot for me just then. And Crush Counter to finish it off. Alright, one more round for Warlock and he'll take it. What's Kuzma got? Oh, no, didn't even punish the sweep. Always, you can always punish a sweep with a sweep.
Always.
Well, I'm pretty sure 99% of the time. There's probably some people with really long sweeps, but... Lots of jumping, not too many anti-airs. I think the air fireballs are playing a part there. Has V-Trigger on deck, goes for the EX, doesn't connect and tries again, still doesn't connect.
No, but are we gonna see it third time? Do it again? Do it again? Okay. Just Tatsu into GP. What a classic.
It's a classic Warlock match, right? Like, do we expect anything different? No, that's how he plays. So, you know, it can be tricky. It can be tricky to deal with. You know, there's lots of jumping, there's lots of fireballs, there's lots of demon flips. Where's he going to come from?
I wouldn't feel so bad. He's doing really well. You just kind of need to be able to punish and get around the fireballs a bit better, and you'll have more of a shot. And also, just need to calm down a little bit. Sometimes you need to chill and wait your opponent to give you an option to punish or go in.
I will say, all the way, even through gold, getting up towards platinum, you can just basically play the game of wait and just punish unsafe moves and win all your matches, right? But you kind of want to play the game more, you want to get in there and do things, but there's a lot of unsafe stuff happening, and once you can learn the matchup and figure out, hey, wait, I can get some damage off this, or I can punish this, just remember what what those things are. So that's from matchup knowledge, matchup experience. You can't really get that any other way besides losing to that stuff and then going, I'm not going to lose to that again, and then figuring out a way around it.
Exactly, and if you're really, really frustrated about it, an option your opponents do, and I can't believe I'm saying this, is you hit the lab, you find out what they're doing, you watch the replay, you then go into the lab, record it, and punish it.
That's exactly how you get better. Once you start watching your replays and see how you're losing, you will improve. I guarantee you. Right? That's the way to get better. I know it sounds laborious and like work and not a game, but if you want to get better at this game, that's kind of the way to do it. And I like the lab. I've probably spent more time in the lab than anything else in this game, and I just like playing around and finding new techniques, new ways to do things, and it's interesting to get online and try it. Millie, you got to drop.
Exactly. Oh yeah, yep. It's just double checking your score, fixing it up.
Oh, Anna, you're on double duty. You're on double duty.
No, it's all good. I have lots of help from Mid, Willer, Bizzler, Busy. It's busy, not Bizzler. Or Bizzler.
Do we put this? Oh, okay. So I have played Dr. Stretchnuts a little bit recently. Plays quite well. I think he's upped his game a bit.
Yeah,
and I think Roy an ex winner. Did he win the last one?
I think he might have.
I don't think I was on comms for that, but I do remember seeing Roy with a crown next to his name.
I know he did win one of them. He's also a good Alex. It'll be Alex versus Kyle. One has wrestling moves, one's got a good German suplex.
Yeah, Alex is just, he's so buffed these days.
He is.
You know how old he's meant to be? He's like 16 or 18, something stupid. If you look up the stories, it just doesn't fit.
I mean, have you seen some
We've got some nice neutral play here. Good cross up.
Nice neutral play, Alex elbow. That is also good.
Good anti-air there. And a crush.
Really
Nice combo.
Scanner. I do know that Stretch, he's been playing against a couple of our other good Guile players. So maybe being able to pick up a thing or two from them. Nice crush counter punish from...
I don't think this is going to kill, but it's going to be close.
That's such a satisfying super. Punish? No punish! Oh no, the drop! Is it gonna be it?
I don't.
Any touch can kill! Holy shit!
Alright, that was pretty
Nice
clever.
answer.
I think that was a good little setup there.
Hey, Colin, don't stress us out now. Stress us out now. Sometimes you gotta stress test your commentators. Really? Loving the neutral. What do you think? Like, you're happy with the neutral, or would you recommend something else if you're the Alex player?
I mean, these guys are doing good. I think Alex can sometimes struggle against fireballs without using specials, and then those specials, you know, you have to charge them, etc. And they can be, depending on the guile, they can react with a flash kick. So not an easy matchup, I don't think. Alex looks like backed into the corner at the moment. Can't really get out. So Dr. Stretch is doing really well with his buttons.
Good interrupts too.
Yeah, Roy's got some space here. Good
No
tech
anti there on the jump in.
Oh, this is where Alex gets dangerous with those dashing command grabs. I hate trying to react to those. Like, the one thing about this game is the dash and throw is so hard to deal with. I'm too old to be able to have those fast reactions.
Yeah, and the worst thing is, grappler players can like kind of like walk up slowly, block and then walk again and command grab you. But if they're in range and they know they're in range, and you think they're not doing anything, they're flooding.
So they're kind of keeping their space this time. They're not as close to each other because it's a round each. So don't want to give up free damage at the moment. Roy does have a full stick of butter though, so there could be something coming at some point.
Could be. Nice jump over. Oh, well, we gotta ignore it. Doesn't follow up from the crouch and medium punch.
Oh, tried to go through it, but I think there's only one hit of armor on that, not two.
Come on, Roy.
Saw the flippy grab coming. Well, we need more flippy grab actually. Where's the flippy grabs at?
I can't believe that's been spawned as a group name here.
More flippy grabs. Come on, Roy.
Come on,
there's not
Wesley.
much to go.
Good block to the room. If they get close, just dash up. Hyper bomb. Come on, I believe in you, Roy. Oh, nice.
that was a good setup.
That was real clean.
Meaty setup, and it wasn't. I mean, could have used a V shift there, but it's always hard to think of this. You know what's going to happen next, especially if you don't know what the setup is.
Okay, we have got another life dispute. Seems like CFN.
Round one.
Oh, it's still playing. Okay.
Oh wait.
So is
what
it one
are you
apiece?
guys doing? It is one apiece. Are they just? Okay, they're just playing it out.
Good corner pressure. Good buttons. Nice crush. Alex's buttons reach so far.
They sure do.
I'm actually surprised there's not more crashing medium punch. It's one of Alex's best buttons, but I'm not seeing much of it.
Yeah, I'm also surprised we haven't seen the dickhead button from Guile.
Which one?
The upside down kick.
Oh, okay. I think I've only seen one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be close to death.
Hyper bomb. Let's go another.
Ah, the EX stomp. That's
Did
the overhead.
Shit.
That's so hard to react to. I think it's almost unreactable, to be honest.
You can, but you kind of need to like react the instant you see the flash.
Yeah, but then you don't know what the flash is going to be for. It could be coming, could be anything. I still want to see more flippy grabs. More flippy grabs, please, Roy. Alright, Roy's in the corner now. Ah, there we go. That's what I want to see. Oh, I guess flash kick for his trouble. Only needs one more hit. Uses the B reversal to get out of pressure. Doesn't need to take any risks. Has a massive life lead at the moment. I don't think Guile really has much of a meter or anything to play with, but Roy does not want to keep getting hit by those sonic booms.
No, and with Guile, you just need to get activate, get a boom loop going, and you're cooking. Oh no, there's this
Alex
close
wins.
sweep and not the
Gets him
game.
with the
Joy
sweep,
to
yeah.
Roy.
I thought Dr. Stretch won one. Okay. Maybe not.
It's go time.
Alrighty, so that was... I don't know if we're getting a dispute now after that, but that was 2-zip to Roy. To be honest, I actually thought Dr. Stretch Nuts sort of had control of a lot of those games. I'm
Same.
surprised Roy came on top, but I guess it's just doing Alex things.
100%.
Annoying, powerful Alex things. Alright, let's just refresh the bracket. What is going on?
So next up, we will have...
Are we doing Warlock and Apple?
Apple.
Cool. Alright, I think I've got both of those guys. Let me fight them. Warlock and Apple. So this is probably going to be an Akuma Kage match, I'm assuming. Warlock. Where are you, mate?
Warlock, Apple, there you
There's Warlock. And
guys
Apple.
are.
And there he is.
We are now in the... not the crazy part of the bracket. It's gonna be good. I just mean... it's very manageable, the scores.
I think both these guys have quite a bit of a character experience. I don't know if they've got a matchup experience against each other. So I think that might be one of the deciding factors in this game. Probably patience.
could
I
be.
think patience will probably win out in this set. But let's see where it goes. Go drop, Millie.
Okay, I will drop. I will be onto it at one point in this.
Oh yeah, Millie's on
It'll-
triple duty.
Nah, it's all good now. Everybody's helping out. You're uncommon, so it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, we could have a
Demon
demon
type?
versus demon. Well, I don't know. Actually, Warlock. I don't know if Warlock uses the demon Akuma, but let's see. Lots of sweeping will help you win. It will, as long as they hit and don't get blocked.
Exactly.
Some people have really OP sweeps though. Like I used quite a few sweeps with Lucia on purpose. Even though I suffered damage, I do it so when I have my V trigger on, people think they can punish, but they push a button and then I get a huge combo. Bit of mind games going on there for me. A bit of conditioning more than anything. All right, let's go.
Sure is.
Did he get the demon set up? No, V skill 2. Crush there from Warlock. And just standing there.
Yeah.
Just waiting for his time.
This is very patient from them. Okay?
Oh, wow.
Demon. Commentators.
Alright. What's the
Got it.
punish? Oh no, drops the full combo. Ah, gets another chance. Oh, he's gone for the showy combo. And what's the setup? Ah, nothing. Ah, Apple, how did you let that one go? That was all yours.
Round 2.
Unfortunate.
Fight.
Oh, lots of fireballs being thrown, and Akuma charging up his V skill too. Classic Warlock. Taps her into EXTP.
Ah.
Not letting Apple get any of those stomps in at all. Yeah. He's stopping those. Well, you can interrupt those heavy stomps, so he's literally just gone for it. Which is fine. I probably don't need to use EX to do it, but it gets you the win. Alright, I think Apple might be able to close this out with a setup.
Maybe, hopefully. Was no demon? Okay. Okay, nice ear vessel there from Warlock.
Unlucky.
And the demon flip gets it,
Yeah,
takes the first game.
I think actually if Apple managed to get an EXDP out there from Kage with the Masogi, he would have been able to kill. But reactions, right? So if you're not there, you're gonna miss him. I think Apple did go for a setup. So I mean, Kage with full meter and activation can do about 80% damage on most people. So you just got to have the right setups to go, and having a few in your back pocket will always help.
You gotta always have them. Setups do help. Also, to address what was said in chat earlier about sweeping will help you win, it can. It really can. One of my closest friends, she's won quite a few games with fun sweeps. That's just a little side note.
Oh, what are you doing there, Apple? You did not need to activate then. That was the game.
I like how they're doing the dumbo. Tatsu into TP or Tatsu. Nice slow down.
Round 2. Fight.
I think he was doing something a bit showy but didn't get to pull it off.
Hey, you're on stream. It's streaming time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Doesn't complete the target combo. Gets an air reset. Ah, he's gone for the -2 CA and no punish, so he gets away with it.
No,
Just loses his. Oh well,
punish
crosscut
that
DP. That was
Oh,
nice
nice.
crosscut. Yeah.
It was really nice. Good to see.
Of course. So Apple does not take any risks here. It's
No.
all up to Warlock, right? So
Yeah, and we've seen Willa come back from these. Really liking the patience
Nice.
from both of them.
very nice. That's all he needed to do.
And yeah, 5-0's traded and Apple won out. It is.
I'm pretty sure the demon, if you're ducking,
Sure.
the
Oh,
demon
no.
flip grab doesn't work, right? You can't get grabbed if you're ducking off the demon flip.
No.
Yeah.
At least not that I'm aware of.
Round 1.
I'm just so used to anti-airing with Mika that I'm like, oh, you can anti-air that. I'm like, no, not every character can.
I think Warlock has
Nice
interrupted
crash
all of Apple's heavy stomps. He's managed to interrupt them all. I just have a feeling if Apple went for the medium, he would get the frame trap. All right, he's locked down in the corner. Big combo, hopefully. All right, what's the setup? Nothing. Was trying to bait out the DP. All right, Apple, you can. Unlucky. I can close it off. Oh no, drops the combo. And gets crush counted for his trouble.
And Warlock takes it. One round and about taking this into winners finals.
Let him off a few times there, unfortunately.
Sure. But it's not over until it's over. Oh, come on, Apple. Okay, EXDP. No demons. EX Tatsu, nice DP combo window.
Oh,
I really want to see a demon, but
I don't think we're gonna see one.
no.
But this should be.
Ooh, DP
yes.
punish, is it gonna be a Bulby. Yes.
Yep. Alright, one apiece. Next round moves on.
Does moves on into winners finals of these two. It'll be good to see. Always just great matches.
Oh, you straight in the face.
If you can do it, I can do it.
Oh no,
I
drops the
just like
combo.
VP again. Look.
And another one.
I love these guys.
Can't
And I
afford
can
those. Look at that damage! Look at that damage! You can't do that with a Kuma. You just can't.
Okay.
All
Where are we
right.
going with this? Let's see what you can pull up with this activate.
So no risks need to be taken at all by Apple. It's all up to Warlock.
Oh,
And Apple
closing up
has
the
trigger.
gap. Optimal finisher there.
Very, very nice by Apple. I rate that. So
Really good,
just
well
did the activation,
Good
gave
choice.
himself time for the DP, and knew the Masogi would close it off. Well done, Apple. Smart thinking.
Very smart thinking. Apple moves on. That is a really close and nice set between those two. Good to see. I need a better vocabulary.
Look, and I think there's some notes I guess to take there for people sort of. Apple took his time, didn't rush too much, did miss a few punishes, but at that point Warlock was just needing to get the damage and had to take the risks, and Apple capitalized. So if you have the life lead, you don't need to take the risk. Wait, it's up to your opponent to take that life off you. The game's not necessarily about the KO, it's who's got the most life at the end of 99 seconds, and that kind of changes the way you look at the game.
What people are saying, and this has come mainly from games like Marvel and that, every second.
It is definitely a it's Street Fighter 5 as a based more on a offensive sort of style and a comeback mechanic, but you don't have to play it that way. It can be played that way. Right, let's drop. Back a queue. So where are we now? This takes us to the other semi.
It does. We are in the other lot of loser semis. I'm going to quickly duck down again.
So this will be I'm assuming Alex and Ed matchup. Let's
It
refresh
will be,
the
it'll be-
bracket.
This will be a fun set.
Trying to look at some of the scores. So kill score.
Always a fun set. Also, everybody who's sticking around, hanging out with us, checking us out. Love you all. Thank you for tuning in. I said sticking and like checking out, like hanging around, all in one word. I'm like, once again, I am talking too quickly.
No, you're not talking too quick.
I
Yeah, they
was
do
about
need
to say,
pitsy
you want it
lessons.
back?
If anyone wants pitsy lessons, you can tag me and I'll come and give you some pitsy lessons.
Yeah.
But saying all that, I used to play exactly
Hi,
like this
everyone.
when I was doing fledglings. This is how fledglies play, but this is where you pick up the experience.
Exactly.
I think I was known as the crazy Kage player when I used to play
You are.
fledglings.
I am like probably one of the most annoying Mika players.
Oh, it's just fledglings. It is what it is. It's where you cut your teeth, I guess. All right, here we go.
Exactly.
Oh, gets hit out of the beast. Oh. Bro,
So
get close
sometimes
to
you
the
need to
bottom.
embrace the inner eight. Let it all out.
Nice anti-air there. Follow-up combo. See more of those medium punches, which is really good.
I really like that dash under the trigger hit. Ooh, nice throw. Okay, where's the hyper bomb? Come on, Roy. Okay, crash.
Oh, Roy could finish this.
Oh, and it missed. Okay, that was the block. Oh, how unfortunate.
It's not a crime to block people. Actually, it might have chipped. I don't know. No, probably not. Yeah, it's not a crime to block. There's nothing wrong with blocking.
No. Or sometimes you just gotta hold forward.
I've been doing that more. I've literally been walking up to people and they end up trying to tech and then I get a crush. I get a counter hit. Just seems to work. Good throw there.
The best defense is a good offense, or the best offense is a good defense.
That's true. Alright, life leads are pretty even at the moment, but Kill Squad's in the corner. Gets out.
I thought
Oh, no.
we were going to see an activate dragon. Punishes. Alex is ready. Activate. Nice V reversal. Keeps himself safe.
Oh, something
Good
happened
cross-up
there.
and kills.
Yeah, I'm not sure what... I thought he blocked the cross. Oh no, he got hit by the cross. Nice work.
Round. Fight.
Back.
I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens.
Holy shit! What a classic.
It's just the -2 EX upper.
Like power bomb.
That's -4 gets thrown back. He's doing some heavy kicks. It's gonna happen again. Oh, don't think you can backdash. Don't think you got time. Roy's in the corner now. And Kill Squad jumps himself into the corner again.
Nice crush.
This could be the end.
It could be. Okay, there it is. Links with the slash.
And no.
No, not dead. Okay, activate. We have the, pretty sure that's the parry V trigger, the Alex Twitter clip. There it is.
Well done by Roy. That kind of shows you don't want to jump yourself into the corner. I think Kill Squad kind of had the advantage in that game, and as soon as jumped himself into the corner, Roy took over.
This is a public service announcement to all of you guys out here watching Fledglings when you're fighting a grappler player. Keep them away from the corner, because if you're in the corner against them, they're like, oh, it's Party City, it's my turn.
Exactly. And
Get enough
for
down.
those interested in getting into Street Fighter 6, if you did get a chance to play the beta, the corner is deadly. You do not want to be near that thing at all. And you can't actually jump and cross up into the corner as well, so they've kind of changed that. It's not a thing anymore. So what Kill Squad's been doing, it's not going to happen anymore. But Roy has dominated this round.
Sure has. Come on, just wake up to EXGP and just believe. Okay. Good low check there. I will just believe. I need to give valid and helpful advice, not what I want to see. I'm all about chaos. Nice. Power bomb. Oh, that's suplex. I love my wrestling.
Well, that hit so far. Oh,
Sure did.
crush.
Good crush channel.
Boot to the face.
Is cross up almost done? And I'd say with kills, he just nice throw. He needs to be a little bit more patient. Just kind of wait for a button, because the sweep's like going out a lot by Roy to punish. Nice power bomb. That V trigger interrupted, getting a combo off that. This is good. The momentum's now in kills. That hyper bomb there to finish it. Wow.
Yeah, was that? Did he catch like a dash up or something? I'm
I
just
think
surprised he
caught
had
a
time
button.
there. Yeah, okay. Alright, pretty convincing there by Roy. Well done. Could be back-to-back wins for Roy. He seems to be on a roll. Just sort of being a bit of the silent assassin there. It's not like it feels like he's fully dominating these games, but by the end of it, gets away with the win, which is what you want.
Sure does. That was 200. We are now, hopefully, we will just quickly give everything a quick update. Check where everything is.
So we're going to do winners final before we go down to losers, or do we do losers first?
We will catch losers up. We will see who's okay. So I know one of them's quickly. Just give me 2 moments. Do you want to talk to the guys?
Go.
Please tag your TOs. This is a PSA, a public service announcement. Just tag your TOs and scores, pretty please. We'll love you forever.
Help us do what we want to do. We're here to help you.
Yeah, exactly.
So, just having a look at this, who have we still got in? So, it looks like there's Squid Limit's playing Pixley. Kill Squad's got to play the winner of Willow and We Toxic View. I don't know if those games have been done or not.
There's been a live test called out in tournaments.
Seems to be quite a bit of that going on. I go back to my original point. I really feel like CFN is starting to shit itself, like for Street Fighter 5. It doesn't seem to be as good as it used to.
They're like,
sorry, go on, Millie.
They may be like, you know what? We're gonna just slowly kill the servers off, or just like downgrade them. If CFN gets a bit shaky, they won't notice it, right?
I don't think far off. It doesn't surprise me if they're actually doing it. It just never felt like there were this many issues before, and people I used to have really good, fun connections with in lounges, it just feels crappy these days. And it's a bit of a shame, because I'm still enjoying playing this game. But it is what it is. Can't always have what you want.
While I'm responding, just... Come on. You know what? I wonder if Squid Limit and Pixley are,
Are they playing now, or have they not started?
If they're not playing, we're gonna check.
Oh, they're playing now.
Okay, if they're playing now, then they're not gonna end up on stream. Smart. Which means we may just do... Okay.
Okay, so Apple says they're up. They are playing at the moment. So, should we do... Is it going to be too early for us to do Winners Final?
I don't think it's too early. If not, we do also have a little promo to shout out while we're getting a few things organized. Awesome, thank you, Busy. Just because we gotta go show the amazing people over at a certain place as soon as it comes out on screen, I will say the name. They always do amazing work. May just be. So, awesome. Hold forward. This is an older hold forward FGC one, but we will get the newer one soon. Or I will ask them for it. Hold forward's on tomorrow for Guilty Gear Strive. We are back. It's our first Strive game of the season. We are super keen and excited. And you know, gotta love the fam over there. They're amazing. Every second Friday, one Friday Strive. The next Friday is Street Fighter 5. And Strive and Dragon Ball are on the Tuesdays and Fridays, respectively. And then the next week we have KI on the Tuesday and Street Fighter 5 on the Friday. We gotta love tournaments. They're community driven for the community. Just want to shout out, help grow the scene and just spread positivity and good vibes. Drive starts 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow. Sign-ups close 6:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Time. And Hold Forward's currently region locked. The tournaments to OC only, just because we want to make sure everything's fun and fair for everyone. Sorry, Pitsy.
No, you're right. No, look, I can't agree more. That'll be lots of fun. I reckon it's always good to tune in and watch those. So the Hold Forward stuff is always great to watch.
It is.
Are you doing comms for that, Millie?
I am, but I'm on a backup team. So we've got set teams at the moment. So our main team for Street Fighter 5 is Mid and Tech.
Cool.
Our very own. I'm also Street Fighter 5's game rep, which is such a privilege and an honor to be able to assist and help out the team. If you don't see me around Hold Forward, I'm in the background.
So it
Okay.
looks like...
Also,
Yeah.
hope everyone's nights are doing well. It's almost the weekend if you're not doing shift work. If you are, hopefully your day off comes soon. Also,
They both said good games to each other, but we don't know who won. Tell us the score, guys. Oh, okay, Pixley won. All right.
guys, cheers. Love
Alright,
what they do. Just
I'll get
please tell us
Pixley
the
and Warlock in
scores.
here. Yeah, I'll get him in here, Millie. You can continue to chat to the chat.
Awesome, and I just want to say a fun little fact about Hold Forward. Every second Sunday, so not this Sunday, the next Sunday, we will be running a new fighting game. Every second Sunday, we run bi-weekly of certain fighting games that are coming out. The last two bi-weeklies, we've run Mortal Kombat 11 and Fledgling Central Fiction, been a lot of fun. I think them fighting herds are coming up soon. And if not, you can always check out the website at holdforward.com, made by Moji, who's also a member of the team. Very lovely. All of them are. Golden Slicer is the founders. We'll always talk highly of them. They're all amazing people who help out with Hold Forward and a lot to look up to. So they'll be like them fighting herds. I think there's a tournament. We're going to have Power Rangers, a couple of others.
Sounds exciting.
I can't remember all of them off the top of my head.
Millie, go drop.
Okay, cool. It's fight time. Fight time.
Fight time.
It's gonna be
Oh.
a Balrog versus Akuma. Ooh, fuck yeah.
So this is going to be interesting. So same thing. I think. Well, Pixley. I'm assuming. Pixley. Yeah, that's how you say it. Never seen them before, so wondering how much of the stream they've been watching, how much they've been watching Fledglings before, because I think the key to defeating Warlock is understanding the way that Warlock plays. Otherwise, Warlock will take you down if you're just not ready for the Warlock shenanigans.
If you're not ready for the Warlock shenanigans, we'll take you down. Yep, I wasn't ready for the Warlock shenanigans, and I got hit one fledgling game. Announced that I has been fixed and will forever live on. Good time. Good time.
Is that the diamond gloves he's got on, looks like? Or the
Yeah.
fancy boy? Alright.
I know we don't have any Gamba up this stream, but we will hopefully next one. But come on, chat, tell us what we... what you want to see win, okay? We are... Holy shit. Are they birds of a feather? Okay. Demon flip grab. Okay, Warlock's starting to get the feel. The vibe.
Getting hit by a few air fireballs, getting into the corner, still has a massive life lead though, and Warlock goes for the DP on trigger and gets killed for his trouble. Very reserved from Pixley, just not taking any risks, which is good. Gets a back throw though, and does the same back. Baits out the DP, big crush and combo. Plus frames. Sweep, no punish. Warlock's classic EXDP. And activate. Now there's lots of fireballs going to be coming. What's Pixley going to do?
I wonder.
Backed into the corner, gets out with an EX dash. Straight punch.
Okay, activate. You have to be careful here. But Warlock is doing quite well. There's the Tatsu EXDP. Through it. That's around. Good comeback from Warlock.
Mm-hmm.
Fight.
EX Demon Flip and walk up throw. Just the kahunas on this guy. Gets swept. charges up his B skill, goes for an EX demon flip, but doesn't come off, and tries again, and it does come off. No punish there by Pixley, unfortunately.
I feel like Warlock's just... Ooh, nice.
Kuma wins.
Just doing Warlock things.
Yeah.
There wasn't, look, there was probably a few little, you know, unsafe things happening there, but he managed to get the win, so, you know, as I said before, if you just wait and wait for your turn, yeah, or wait for a punish, you'll end up winning the game. But it's hard in pressure tournament situations. You just want to push buttons.
You do. Plus, Warlock seems to just turn up at 8 PM sometimes, and when he does that, you're like, okay, what do I do now?
Yeah. Nice V shift. That didn't actually didn't get the slowdown animation, but gets out of trouble. Warlock's into the corner, goes for another demon flip. Thrown back into the corner and crushed. EXDP, activate. Goes for the throw. That's unsafe. No punish. Pixley does have a V-trigger on the table. Just goes for the throw for the moment.
Nice.
Activate.
Tech there, but any hit could be dead from both of them. And there, no, that dropped. Okay.
Yep. And bang.
Nice.
It's a few dash punches to the face.
Chat, if you could help me out, is Pixley Queensland?
This game seems a bit more reserved. Warlock's not doing his normal Warlock things for the moment. Into the corner, tries to teleport out, and EXTP him back into the corner. Goes for the sweep, doesn't pay off, but does the second time. Few air fireballs coming down. A bit more, and that's his trigger done. That's unsafe. Okay, he gets thrown out of that. I'm sure that had armor on it. Life lead's pretty similar.
There's the exact dash punch. One more, or a nice dash. Oh no, misses the anti and almost got killed for a good V shift back. Good block on the dash punch forward. We are going to planet neutral today.
And
Nice throw, and there it is. 1-1.
Balrog wins.
Thank you, Detective Busy. Or Detective Busy. Pixley seems to be a Queenslander.
Round one.
Pitsy, what are your thoughts on the match so far?
Fight.
Pitsy?
Yeah, it's look. I think. Sorry, I was just reading the chat.
Okay.
Look, I think Pixley is playing a very good Balrog at the moment. I think Warlock's doing his thing, and it's probably throwing Pixley off their normal game because Warlock does not play your standard game. But look, I think they're both fairly evenly matched.
That's very true.
What do you think?
I think so too. I also remember the time when Warlock just kept sending Arch Goki invites and managed to take the game off him.
Yeah, right. Not much left. I'm sure there's an EXDP coming.
I feel it in my
Can he
brain
bait it
too.
out? No punish. Goes for the throw. Nope.
Good blow check.
Round two.
One more round and Pixley will take it. Let's see what Warlock's got. Starts off with the Tatsu from mid-range. And another one, and gets punished for it this time.
Shadows. It's nice seeing a rug again in Fledgling. Nice. Demon flip sweep.
Sweet, no punish. Back throw. Oh, it's double dash. I don't think that was safe.
Well, look.
Oh, okay. So that's classic Warlock stuff, right? You're not going to see that coming.
Oh no! Pixley got hit by Welcome to Fledgling. We are in final neutral.
Oh, it goes for the overhead.
Yep. Nice overhead. Warlock is... Okay, there's the activate. We're going to see DP in 5.
Next hit. One more
Three.
hit, we'll take it out. What's coming?
Okay, air fireballs. Nice. Another lot of air fireballs.
Does not get far enough.
Good EX there. Okay.
Final round.
Just hung up in the air like Jordan.
The Last Dance, I think it is on Netflix, is an amazing documentary.
Yeah, I did. That was great. I watched that. A lot of that stuff when I was at school, showing my age, but yeah, I remember watching all that stuff growing up too. That's unsafe. Does get punished.
It's
Oh, almost baits that. I felt like he baited that V shift and went for a jumping attack, but missed it.
I feel like that nice third. Good tech, I should say, not third.
Good anti-air. Balrog's anti-air. It's just that one button that's
It is.
really, really effective. Does punish
Good
the
old
sweep that
counter
time.
medium punches. Heavy punches. Okay.
And that's one more
activate.
hit.
And it's final game, final round too.
It
Who
is.
takes this moves on to the next part of the tournament and the other's out.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no!
I did not see that happening.
Dude, wow, what a
I didn't see
way!
that happening, but well done, Warlock.
Well done.
Turn that right around. I thought that was a
Should've.
very uphill battle, but pulled it off.
Same.
Pulled it off. That's what you need. Well done.
Well
So
done.
that progresses Warlock to what's that? Losers top 4, and if Pixley, if that was your first showing at Fledglings, I don't know if you've played before, but well done.
I think it is.
pretty
I've
good.
seen them in the bracket before again.
You have,
and
okay.
hold
Well,
forward.
I'd hold forward. Okay, well, I mean that's a pretty good run. That's a pretty solid ROG for a gold ROG,
Really
especially
good
with.
first showing.
No, I think with Akuma and all the demon flips and the jumping, it can be a bit tricky, but I think they played really well. So well done.
Also, Pixley experienced planet neutral for the first time. Oh, hail Warlock.
So we're now going to.
Yeah.
Do we do
Sure.
lose? We do winners final, right? We go back up.
So, yep,
Yep.
it's all
Sorry,
first
Busy?
to 3. It's winners finals.
We do winners final first, and we do the losers. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So that
so-
means we need Roy and Apple in here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, it is Roy and Apple. Okay, really good showing though from both players, especially Pixley for their first tournament. Like, joking or not joking around, like, sometimes dealing with what people randomly throw out,
Yeah.
like, it can be hard to adapt to, especially because some of us are just like, you know what, let's do it. Let's just send it. No fear, all in.
Yeah, it's also, I think, pressure of tournaments, right? You're like, oh crap, I just got to do stuff. We're going to drop Pixley. Busy, can you? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I do remember just sometimes watching back my Fledglings game, going, what was that about? What am I trying to do there? And it's just, you just want to mash something out because the pressure's getting to you. But all
It
this,
does.
it builds character, it builds your resolve when you're playing this game, and you can kind of take a bit more time and wait for the right moments. It doesn't take much in this game to go from really having a massive life lead. It's basically one mix-up and 2 big combos and you're dead. So you can't really give up too much. Alright, where do you see this one going? Apple's been playing well. I think these guys both have good neutral, but Alex's reach and Kage's stubbiness, I think this is an uphill battle for Kage.
I think so too. I'm just like, I have good faith in Roy, but I feel like that's the
Round
grappler
one.
player and me being like, wrestler? Grappler? I'm like, no, I try and be unbiased while I'm commentating until I see a
Apple is on a warpath. That was some really good sequences there by
holy
Apple.
shit.
All of that is legit. That was all Oki, great spacing.
Really good to see. Nice throw there.
Tried to do the shimmy, and that should be it. Well, that was a great round by Apple, to be honest. If I played that round as Kage, I would have been happy. Well done.
Round
Yeah.
fight.
Nice use of the V skill there. Nice work there. Does give Kageoki, can just walk up and do a throw or a meaty. It's a nice throw loop there for Kage too. But does get interrupted by Roy. Crush counter. He could have actually CA'd there for the win, but it doesn't matter. Apple is just on fire at the moment. Just took down Roy like he was nothing just then.
That was
Kage wins.
clean.
I'm eating my words saying that was a bad matchup. No, it is a bad matchup for Kage. I'm sticking to my words, but that was it's Apple doing his thing at the moment. Well done.
Sure is.
Round one.
Alright,
the
here we go
instant
again.
rematch, the instant running back, it's like, nah, mate, we're playing this.
Oh, that was a bit of a miss, but no big punish. Misses the anti-air, unfortunately. So this is where Kage will suffer. He does not carry much life at all, so it just disappears, melts away like butter. Nice use of the air fireballs. That can hit you as you're walking forward, especially if you're a taller character. Alright, so one more hit will take it there, so a bit of an uphill battle for Apple, but good B reversal. Doesn't need to take any risks, it's all up to Apple now, so what's Apple going to do? Roy can
Becca,
just
you
sit
just
there.
need to pay patient and wait for your opportunity. I say that, but sometimes playing patient is hard. You just want to...
Oh, just missed it. Apple, you did well. He had the setup and everything, but just couldn't complete the combo. That's unfortunate.
Sure is.
Nice low into EXDP, pushes Roy to the corner. Keeping him there with the V skill and just stomping his way through. Another good anti-air. And knows when to press, so he's got some matchup knowledge against the Alex. And has full CA as well, so let's see if he ends up using
And
it.
on my feature girl, you may see a demon.
We may see a demon. Demon anti-air is one of the best ones. Let's see if he pulls that off.
That would be sick to see.
I think he can do it. I think I've seen him do it before, so he just has to wait for the right moment. That's not going to kill though, so I think he needs a bit more damage taken off Roy, because if he uses the demon now, he's going to have no resources. That will kill from now.
Yeah. Come on. Okay.
Oh no, is that going to kill? Oh no. That's Kage's life melting away. He does not have much to play with, unfortunately.
I love seeing Alex's EX. That's not the hyper bomb.
No, that's the I don't know.
I think it's a
What?
drum duty.
Suplex?
No. Suplex. Yep.
Is it a suplex? Yeah. I don't know what the official name is. I still not enough flippy grabs, Roy. Where are the flippy grabs at? Yeah. Flippy grab, come on.
Passes made a lasting impact.
Oh, almost. Must be listening.
Now this is just to remember, when you play, please don't have the screen open and running in the background.
Yeah. Oh, dash up throw again. Oh, that's unsafe, but activates. And what's the setup? It's gone for the same one. This will kill. If it gets this right, it's death. He's got a demon though. Oh, CA. Ah, he's missed him.
No,
Oh,
okay.
no.
What's the... Okay!
Oh, no.
Oh my god, let's go! Elbow into CA.
Yeah, Apple had to
what do we
CA or
have?
demon to finish that off because otherwise it would have scaled too much. But unfortunately, dropped it.
end.
Nice use of the B skill one there. One hit of armor, but can be hit low, and it's a crush low, so I wonder if Roy knows that. This Apple's been using it a bit.
And there is also one more game after this, which means the players can still take time to figure out, get the download, adapt, and then ready to crush in the next game, if need
That's true.
be.
Yeah, we might see this as a run back.
Good.
Oh, gets a crush in. Tries to shimmy, but gets thrown. Oh no, and just woke up and just couldn't hold on. Still got the life lead. One hit
I'm not
into
dead,
Masogi.
so...
That's it.
And there it is, round taken.
Final round. Fight.
Good anti-air there. Kage's crouching heavy is a great anti-air because it actually stops cross-ups as well. It goes very high. Yeah, you can't press on the heavy stop. +3. Oh, gets hit by the lariat and dash up hyper bomb. Ah, an EX flippy grab. Love to see it.
Shorty.
That's the OP crouching medium punch.
Alex wins.
There he is.
Goes so.
Check
It goes so far. All right, that's 2 to Roy. Look, I still think this is fairly even. I think Apple can come back here. He's had some opportunities, hasn't been able to convert. I don't think Roy's that familiar with the Kage matchup, to be honest.
Round 1.
There's just some places that probably shouldn't be pushing buttons, maybe should be teching and isn't. But let's see. Still in neutral at the moment. Good anti-air there. Slowly pushing Apple into the corner.
Really just liking how Apple's turning it down a little bit, being more patient, trying to find an opening.
Unfortunately, gets a bit of a hyper bomb. Yeah, it can be a bit hard for Kage sometimes. He is stubby. It's almost he needs that knockdown to continue his pressure really well. Because sometimes it is difficult to get in. But he could be using more of those dive kicks. Kage does have a good dive kick.
Sure does.
Dash up hyper bomb. He's got trigger. Can you do anything with it? Unfortunately not.
Nice trade with
Alex
the...
wins.
Definitely did turn into a more dominating performance by Roy in the last couple of games. And I think that also goes down to Alex's sort of damage output and Kage's lack of health. So good conversions there. But good showing by Apple. There's some really good stuff in there, Apple. Well done. Saw some really nice Kage stuff. Being an ex-Kage player, I still play Kage every now and then. It's good to see. First game was great. Like that was some really good stuff.
It was,
First game, first round. So where does that take us? No, he did. And those, he just saw how he could melt Kage's damage away. That's what he did. Takes Roy to the grand final, but takes Apple down to losers. And it looks like we've got Warlock and Kill Squad.
Yeah, it is Warlock and Kill Squad, so it'll be a King of the Stage.
Is it 1-0? Yeah. Oh, got him. Good.
Nice.
Oh no, what's Apple still doing here?
Maybe just wanting to hang out.
I think these are two players that will be resisting as much as possible not to be doing EX uppers and EX DPs, and we'll see who has the most restraint in this. But yeah, I think they'll both get a taste of their own medicine. If that's a nice enough thing to say.
Maybe like that.
How do you see this one going, Millie?
I feel like it's gonna be a close one. Honestly, I can't pick who will win it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I can't put my finger on a winner either. I think it's going to be fairly manic this game. Just putting it out there. Both have pretty good tech, but both play extremely offensive. We know Warlock likes to come in from the air, so seeing how good the anti-airs are from Kill Squad will be important for this game.
It will be. We get around South DP? No.
Walk up, throw in some fireballs, pushing Kill Squad into the corner. So can't do those normal anti-airs if Akuma's going to approach with an air fireball, so needs to find another way through. Whoa.
EXTP got interrupted.
Tried to interrupt it, but didn't get a punish combo. I would have waited, to be honest. There we go, -2 cycle up. I'm sure there's going to be some -2 EXDPs too. Ah, it connects.
It was a really good sequence there, but the DP, of course, connects. Doesn't get hit by the OTG. Or so that stump, I think, is also an overhead, so you have to be careful. Or if it's not an overhead, if you press there, you'll get hit.
Not teleport into EXDP. Surely that can't work every time. There we go. That's what I was talking about. That anti-air, just stopping those demon flips. I think that'll really help Kill Squad during this game.
Nice.
Good anti-air there, using the V trigger to get a bit more time to decide on what he wanted to do. Gets the wake up meaty counter. This could kill.
A nice cross up, and now we go.
Final round.
One apiece.
Fight.
Gets Kill Squad into the corner. He gets out, and Psycho Upper pushes Warlock into the corner. Ooh,
Will there be a follow-up from this?
oh, he got around it. So Kill Squad, pretty big life lead, doesn't need to take any risks, but let's see what happens.
I think that was a whiff reach before, but immediately goes into the top CTP. Oh, the EXDP!
That's went straight over the V-Trigger.
Demon Flip, yeah. Nice! And
But good anti-air there.
Stop it, and that's one to kill.
I think that's kind of what I was expecting. So let's see who can see each other's game plan, because there's quite a bit of minus into EX, or an EX move popping out when you don't expect it. So if those get blocked, there's big punishes coming.
Sure is.
Hello, kitties. That's wanting my attention. Oh, you want to go outside? Okay.
Well, Pitsy needs to look after his cats, which are
No,
adorable.
yeah, I'll let you. No, it's alright. I'm back. I just
Okay,
wanted to go outside.
cool.
Yeah. Ah, blocks the DP. Ah, doesn't get a punish though. Have to convert those.
There's the crash counter immediately follow up from Warlock. Oh, stops the demon flip. Found an answer to that. Nice.
Warlock gets another jump in. V-trigger activation.
Nice.
I think he's missed a few of
Oh no,
them.
missed that part of it.
I think he saw that. I think he saw that coming. So it was a good punish there.
Sure.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, with those, your normal anti-airs aren't always going to work unless they're invincible. The fireballs are going to hit you.
If you're close enough to where the Akuma does air fireball, you can always dash underneath it.
Yep. Conversion corner carry there by Warlock. Almost got kill squad into the corner. Now he does. Just trying to keep him there.
Nice execution. Okay, this the Warlock through to medium. Does the wake up activate? Oh, and the Tatsu goes through. A nice call into the DP.
Kuma win.
So one apiece.
Yep. So the one thing I've learned by playing and I guess training with Warlock, if there is a missed DP, if there's a missed Tatsu and you're not close enough to get the hit straight away, just wait. Don't try and do anything because there's a DP coming, right? There is a DP coming.
100% there is. Sometimes you just gotta, like you said, wait it out.
Yeah, just wait it out. Like, there's nothing wrong with blocking. Nothing wrong with blocking. Oh, nice. Gets the... Oh, no, it doesn't convert. And gets pushed into the corner. Bit of a whiff there and a punish from our kill squad. Whoop.
Oh, nice cross counter with the trigger one activate.
I'm frozen.
I'm frozen too. Oh no.
Alright, what's going to happen? Is someone going to drop off this?
Yeah. Is it just gonna start? Is CFN being CFN?
Oh, no, spectating's halted. So what was... That was... Okay, that was the...
Okay.
It's go time.
Oh, they're both... I think someone's been disconnected, and I think it's Kill Squad.
I think so too.
So where were we? Was that one apiece, and then that was the
That
next...
Yeah, one apiece.
Man, CFN is just all over the shops, right? So hopefully we can get him back in here, and we'll probably just redo... Because that match was just at the start. Seemed like they had a very similar life lead, and it was the first round. So I think we just continue at one apiece, I'm assuming.
It was one apiece. We'll just continue it as is once,
Kill Squad gets back in.
yeah. And the same invite will be good because we're still all here. CFN tonight's been a real fun friend.
It has been. It's been, I guess, the difference between, I think, EX Fledgies and normal Fledgies, you know, if you just sort of, I guess, get a chance to sit and watch the others and maybe apply some of the things from the EX if you're one of the normal Fledgies,
Exactly.
there's a lot to be learnt between the two. So, you know, take this as a learning experience, because like when I try and commentate personally, I'm sure the other guys do as well. We just try and, I guess, advise and give our advice to what we're seeing and maybe ways you can improve. So, how have you seen it tonight, Millie?
2 seconds, sorry, just took a bite.
Right.
I also find that the way with normal fledglings and both the EX, you can still give back a lot of feedback, tips, advice, even mind games sometimes, the way you can get into the opponent's head, but you do tend to still learn a lot
Yep.
in both. And with normals, a lot of them are either fresher or they have like some solid and good parts of their gameplay and fundamentals, but they either have bad habits or a few things holding them back.
And that's nothing. And that's nothing bad. We all go through that, right? So, and this is sort of what the ranking system and Fledgies and EX Fledgies are kind of about. You know, taking out those bad habits, starting to, I guess, build up your own game that's not full of, I guess, gimmicks and risks, and more or less trying to play a more solid game where you're, more or less punishing and trying to take your opponent to the corner, and not having to take risks. Which I didn't have a strategy when I started playing this game. After quite a bit of playing, you start to figure out, this actually helps me win matches. And once you pick that up, and that can be brought up from either watching other matches, getting advice from others, or watching guides online, you can start building your own style of play. So it looks like so Roy. Who are we waiting to come back? Kill Squad. Have we heard anything from him yet?
Yeah, we are waiting on kills. Okay, I just got a message. Power went off. Back up, they're loading back in.
Cool. Yeah, so we're going to replay that game, so we're just going to continue at one apiece.
Yeah.
Who do you think will take out this matchup, Millie? Do you think one is Kill Squad is above Warlock, or Warlock above Kill Squad, or do you think they're fairly evenly matched at the moment?
I feel like they're fairly evenly matched.
Yeah, me too. I think like one piece of advice that I got off someone. This is quite recent, and it literally changed the way I play the game. And it was the idea of instead of focusing on what you want to do, on what combos you want to drop in, take a bit of time and go, what is my opponent doing and how can I react to that? Because that will actually give you the ins to then get to the combos that you want to do. A lot of the time when I used to play this game, I was focused on, what do I want to do? How do I want to get in? What combo do I want to do? And as soon as I changed my focus to what do they want to do? What's their plan to take my health off me? It did wonders for, just trying to understand the game and what's coming. We've got him back. Awesome. All right.
Awesome.
So,
Let's all just go. It is 1-1.
Drop. Get back.
Also with the storms and everything that's going on with Australia, the hot and cold weather. I mean, I'm not sure about you guys, but we had about days of like 30s, 28s, 25s here in the ACT or Canberra region, and then tomorrow is a top of 16 or 18. Love it.
It was freezing here today in Melbourne, and it started raining, and now it's really cold. Like, it's like 12 or 13 degrees, and it's meant to be summer. It's not summer, it's bullshit. Right, so one apiece, and we're back on it.
We are. To address what everyone's saying in chat, I feel like it is a mix of Australian internet, maybe something going on with the service, or them trying to get stuff implemented for 6, we don't know. If the same service sites for 5 is the one for 6, just a better netcode and implementation.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the chat, and Fel's reiterated exactly what I've been saying. It's been getting worse and worse for months, so there is something wrong with CFN, I feel. Anyway, back to the game. Got a few demon flips in there, but
CFN's coming out ready to fight us after all the times we've talked shit to it during Isofied's lifetime. But back to the game. Just trying to jerk around, sorry. That could have been sick.
good pressure there by Warlock. One more hit will do it, and there it is. That was a heavy as well. Gets a jump in, but doesn't get to complete the combo. Comes back with the EX Demon Flip, but Kill Squad's been great at anti-airing those.
Sure has been. There's the flip again, starting to get nice anti-air, just as you said, Pixie.
Yep. And it's been on point with all those. So not only is Warlock wasting a bar, he's getting anti-air for his trouble. And it's not stopping him from demon flipping. And there's the XDP. This big damage does the side switch, and Akuma teleports out. Does the activate? They've both got an they've both got EX bar. I saw that coming.
We both did. We're like, he's gonna EXDP first.
So Warlock is not holding back on the demon flips or EX demon flips, even though he's getting anti-air. That's his strategy at the moment, and he's sticking with it. Tatsu into EXDP, gets Kill Squad into the corner. Another Tatsu. Doesn't get to complete the punish, but gets a knockdown. And combo. Almost at stun. EXDP, get off me. And an activate from Warlock. Now he's going to come in with the fireballs of madness. And gets anti-air again. It's not going to stop him.
Now look at them. Really nice kind of patience from Warlock. Good
Well, he
punish
did
from
back
him.
away there, but he had no meter. So I think that's another thing, you know. The awareness that you can have during the game is just watch your opponent's meter. If they've got a bar and they're prone to doing EXDPs, probably one coming.
100%.
Was nice by Kill Squad.
It was, and it was now 2-1. We're getting
Yep.
close to the end, maybe.
It is 2-1, so one more will take it out. Warlock can even it up, but let's see. Gets a jump in. Few fireballs, just keeping his distance at the moment, not taking any risks. Just as I say that, does the medium Tatsu from mid-range. EXD with and anti-aid again.
Sure did. Really good anti-airs.
Crush counter, and that should be stun.
That's done. Dash up. Good jumping combo. Will that kill? Will they spend meter? Okay, activate. Okay, this should be it. No. And Warlock has a dream and a V-trigger. Never had until it's over. Go again. EXF fireball maintaining space. That traded. Any hit can do it. What'll be it? Nice V-trigger.
Just
fireball.
gets caught by the V-trigger.
Nice. Jump over the fireball. They're both starting to like just notice or think about what's happening, feeling each other out, playing a little bit slower.
That's the activation. Couple of dashes. Can't believe that hit.
Neither. What an interaction.
Warlock activates, so it's going to be a Fireball Armageddon coming at Kill Squad. Ducks underneath, but unfortunately gets caught by the throw.
Final round. Fight.
Goes for the heavy, gets punished by 1, 2, 3. And minus into Psycho Upper. Oh, working on a perfect, I think.
Yeah,
I think he baited that, but he went for a backdash, and now a backdash is still going to get hit, unfortunately.
Will do. I was like almost a perfect, just to say it out loud, and there's the XCP, but nice follow up and good on kills to close it out. That is...
Ed wins.
It's 3
Is that it?
yeah, it's 3-1 to kills.
It is 2. Kill Squad. Well done.
Well done. So the power of the 1, 2, 3 stronger than the EXGP from...
So that takes us to a grand final, which is going to be Alex and Ed. I have a feeling this happened
will.
earlier, so I feel this is going to be a run back of sorts.
It will be a run
Oh no,
back.
actually no. Sorry. We've still got Apple to play. We've got the losers final. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm-
losers
I'm-
final. No, I was
I'm
gonna
one ahead
say
of myself.
it's all good.
One ahead of myself. Sorry. So is this a run back as well? Have Apple and
I
don't think so.
they
No, they're on
played.
different sides. No, they haven't played. All right, Apple and Ed. Let's see, let's get in here. Apple's been playing really well. Let's see how he goes up against Ed. Oh, there's lots of people at CFN tonight. Alright, back a queue. How do you see this one going, Millie? Alright, by myself.
No, hello, I was
to
muted,
myself.
sorry. I responded, but I feel like this one will also be pretty even. Sorry about that.
No, that's alright, that's alright. What it is.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just quickly mute myself, take a drink. And then you asked a question, I'm like, hang on a second, did I forget to unmute? Happens to the best of us.
It does happen.
This will be another first to 3 in case anyone's wondering, and will be a fun set to see.
So ranking wise, these guys are pretty much exactly the same. They wouldn't be far off each other. We didn't get the intro to play, but hopefully we're not too far ahead. So I don't know if I'm too far ahead, so Tad, if I'm too far ahead when I'm commentating, tell me that I'm too far ahead. Throw by Apple, goes for the crush but doesn't hit it. 1, 2, 3 in reverse. Gets the jump. Sorry, go on, Lily.
Just was gonna say, please do not skip intros. Don't know how many times I have to say this. But we have to say this.
Probably as many times as please use your CFN name on the bracket.
Yeah, good throw attack there.
The -2 into EX, I've used that before back in the day. You can't jump there. Oh, but throws Apple out of the corner. Probably not the best idea. One more hit will do it. And it's the jab.
Round 2. Fight.
Apple takes the first round.
Hey, shut up.
Good use of the V skill there. It still does give you grey health. Just gets clipped there. And then thrown. I'm pretty sure that's -2, so it is Apple's turn, but he's not taking it.
Nice EXDP there, that'll...
Oh,
Kills, nice.
Apple went for the show. Unfortunately, didn't connect.
Yeah, no.
Final round. Fight.
Jump in, but gets anti-air very well. And that time, Apple took his turn. Pushes Kill Squad into the corner.
I wonder what...
It's going to take him close to death.
It will. It'll be just one mix-up or combo of death. Knowing how much damage I can
Okay,
put
Apple can kill from here if he gets the right mix-up. Unfortunately, didn't go for it. I would have gone for the Masogi and then Demon setup.
Apple has to be real patient here. There's the through on the round all game.
In my opinion, what Apple should have done there is, if he went for the Masogi gives Kage so many different options for, setups. And with the amount of life left, it could have been some type of demon setup or some fake demon setup into another combo that would have killed. Unfortunately, he went for another mix-up that didn't pay off. But first to Kill Squad. Good use of the fireballs there. Yeah, that's a weird interaction when that happens. I've tried this Ed vs Kage thing, and using V skill 1, you just sort of switch sides. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting, but hey, at least you haven't gotten hit.
Yeah. Well, you get a bit of grey life taken away, but that can recover. So yeah, you haven't officially been hit. Okay, what's the setup now? Oh, Psycho Upper.
Okay, nice DP to get over the trigger fireball there. Nice spacing from both of them and just gets the hit that's needed.
Apple's got lots of meter build up. You know, no point holding on to it. If you get a chance to CA, I would, because you get a chance to build it up again.
Exactly.
And, no, goes for the combo. But gets him into the corner. Nice throw there. Almost at stun. Kill squad jumps out. Very good idea. Don't want to be in the corner with Kage there. And spends it. It should even up the life lead, but it drops a lot of his resources. We've still got V-Trigger on the card. Wake up button. I have a feeling that might have been an EXDP that didn't come out. Or maybe even a CA. The CA would have killed from there, but
It would have, but sometimes just keep it safe with the throw.
Yep. That's 2 to kill squad.
It is.
Round 1.
Let's see if Apple can make a comeback.
Fight.
Good interrupt there. Yep, that's the right combo. Oh, that was nice. Catches the throw.
What a interrupt. Nice through that.
That should be it.
Should be.
Yep.
Good round from Apple.
He's scared to press there at the moment, Apple, just because I think he's waiting for the EX up. That's what's coming.
I think so too.
Good punish there. And does bait one out. Oh no, doesn't get to finish the combo.
Oh no, this is not good.
Oh, we might see a demon though, Millie.
We might. Ooh, that would
We
be
might.
sick if we did.
We might see one.
Good way to shake the mental too. Activate.
Oh, he's gone for the showy combo.
Yeah. But doesn't kill, which means you give an ad with full meter.
Ah, that's
This
alright.
could be dangerous.
Just,
Okay, nice.
just gets it.
Kage wins.
I think
Round 2-1.
yeah, 2-1. I think Apple he's using the same setup after Masogi. Like I think this is the chance to try something different.
Exactly.
I think with like what he's doing the frame kill with the short, with the light stomp. After that, most people go for the tech throw. You should just use the rest of your Masogi, especially if you've got him down to a little bit of life. They'll go for the throw, and then you'll just stomp right on top of them.
You're making a really good point. Plus, if that doesn't if you don't vary your options, your opponent will eventually catch on. And
Exactly
then that's good for them, not good for you.
Getting yourself into a +2, +3 position is always good, and then it's always a mix-up between a meaty and a throw. So if you can try and keep yourself there, you're keeping your opponent guessing.
You sure are, and that's what you want to do, is you want to keep your opponent guessing. You need those mind games.
He went for the meaty again, but that's alright. Keeping him in the corner, only a tiny bit of life. He can chip kill if he wants to. Careful with the stomp, because you're going to land on that fireball. And does the back throw. Very nice.
Well done.
Apple's making a comeback.
Apple is. Kill just needs to not rush, be patient.
Takes the corner carry with the EXDP. Oh, Psycho Upper. Nice crush from Apple. Tries to shimmy. Almost a full meter again. Oh no, I stopped it. Good meaty there by Kill Squad.
It is. Okay, there's the activate. There should be a mix-up coming off that. Not able
this
to juggle off it. Blocks
this should be
the
death.
get blocked. Should
It
be.
should be dead. Yeah. Nice work.
And he wins it up 2-2.
2-2.
Kage
One more.
wins.
Final game. We make it final game, final round.
It looks like Apple's now got the momentum going. Let's see if Kill Squad can slow him down. Apple's on a rampage at the moment.
Sure is.
Round 1. Fight.
Looks like they've slowed, both of them slowed down, keeping their space a little bit. Just say that. 1, 2, 3.
Good old commentator's curse.
Double dash through. Was definitely trying to bait an EXDP or something, some rash move from Kill Squad, but not getting it. Kill Squad activates. What's he going to do? And Apple gets the back throw again. Into Crush. But throws him out of the corner, unfortunately.
Okay, there's the activate no to crash counter. Good attempt there, and this will be it.
Yep.
Round 2. Fight.
A lot of resources for both characters, for both players.
Sure is.
Good anti-air there.
That dash
Good
up
activate
EXDP into activate, like you said, really good.
Oh, he could have finished that if he could, if he C8'd, but unfortunately didn't. Did it be reversal? No! He had the chance to.
Oh, he could have V-shifted too.
Well, I think it was in the middle of a combo. You would probably have to reversal that one. Be reversal
Yeah.
if you can't shift
would
once
have
you're
to.
in block stun. Yeah, but yeah. Well, I
What a
think
comeback, well done.
Apple did have a few opportunities to finish it, but still gets it at the end and progresses. Well done, Apple. That was from 2-0 to take the next 3 games. Well done. Took the momentum. I don't think he dropped a round. I think he won like 6 rounds in a row, didn't he?
No. Don't think so.
Oh, alright. I'm just imagining things. It's getting late.
No. I was just like, I actually don't think he dropped around.
Yeah. He's on a roll, so I think we've spoken about. I definitely have spoken about this. Now, Apple
Grand
sort of
final.
has the momentum, has had a bit of a wall up, and now jumps back up to grand final, but has to do the reset. So he's got more work to do here than Roy. Let's see what happens. Let's get Roy back in. What do you think about the next game, Millie?
Oh, the next game is going to be fun. Hopefully, Apple has adapted.
Well, this is a run back, right? Because Apple took the first of the winners final, and then Roy steamrolled him. And now let's see what Apple can do. Definitely got the momentum. I almost pressed start then. That would have been tragic.
And I need to drop down.
Back in queue.
And we are into grounds. Thank you everyone for sticking around so far. For those of you who's tuning in, checking us out, welcome, enjoy your stay. We're grand finals time.
I got Roy from winners, and Apple has to do the reset. Let's see if he can pull it off.
The reset
I always think
into
The reset is a possibility here because I think when the coming off losers final, you have the momentum, right? Roy's been sitting there for a while. Has he been playing? Has he been watching? What's he been doing? Sometimes it's good to watch and download. Other times it's good just to be in the lab and or just playing casuals just to keep the warm fingers going. I think this is anyone's. Let's see how it goes.
Round 1. Fight.
Grand final time.
Grand final time.
Big jump in there by Apple and completes the combo. Well done.
It's already a very strong start for Apple.
Went for the shimmy, but wasn't there. Throw. Just keeping his space, not letting Roy get out easily until there's a powerbomb.
Oh, that's a nice cross-up. Gets Apple into the corner. This is not where you want to be. Good respect. Activate. There's the hyper bomb and first round to Roy.
I've just noticed something because I've never really listened to this with headphones on, and I swear Alex says piss off every time he does a back rise. He does. He says piss off when he does a back rise. Let's listen to it next time. I'm not joking. That's another thing I learned actually not that long ago. When they do a back rise or quick rise, they'll say something different. So if you can't visually pick it, just listen for the cues.
Nice. Good thing. Oh, nice stomp. Once again, it always seems like Apple starting out strong and then just Roy manages a nice crush counter into the heavy.
Those long range buttons, I think, something Apple's going to need to adapt to because he's going to get crushed if he's at that range trying to throw moves out. He's going to get a boot to the face.
Exactly. At that point, I'd recommend to start trying to practice your whiff punishes. Move in and out. Wait until you see like a heavy button thrown and then press one of your lights. See if you can counter a punisher.
Yep. Most characters have a go-to with punish button.
They do.
And you can do some good conversions off them. Oh, flippy grab! Woo! And another. Now he's trolling.
Ooh. Always love seeing the headbutt. Always unfortunate seeing it happen on someone. The duality of man.
Some good neutral buttons there from Roy.
Really good. And we've already got a power bomb down. Crash counter. Full combo. Oh, this is not. I feel like Apple just needs to find the buttons to interrupt. Not good edit. Okay, throw, start, get new moment. Oh, there's the DDT and
Alex wins.
towards the Roy.
Yeah, I think Roy's taken the angle of if I just try and overrun him with pressure, it doesn't give Apple time to think about what he wants to do because Apple tries to calculate what's going to be my next move in, and
Yeah.
I think Roy's just laying on the pressure at the moment.
Exactly, and that's something that anyone who's a grappler, even pseudo grapplers do sometimes, is if they see you're starting to struggle, if it's fast paced or quite oppressive, they'll just start piling it on even more and more, and then eventually you start getting desperate and break under the pressure, and at that point they're like, oh, we're just gonna beat it out. Wait until we know. At that point you need to cool it down, just play a bit safer, take your time, see what you can punish, but don't take too long. You don't want to give your opponent an inch. Good hyper button.
Yeah. Oh, this could. Oh no.
Nice to dodge the fireball. Good.
That was weird. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Apple's got one on the board. One round on the board.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets
You
crushed.
can get around. You can get two. Just only think one round at a time, one game at a time.
He's just got to be careful of where he's trying to throw those red fireballs from because Alex has a massive reach and Apple's not. He's just still in that range. He needs to be just outside of it. He has a demon ready to go if he wants to. He can kill from you. If he gets a jump in combo and a mix up, he can win. It's not off the cards. He's got the resources.
Exactly, has the resources, can do it, and we may see a demon.
He's only 1 or 2 more hits than the demon's ready to go. Oh no.
There's the headstone.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, EXCP gets what? Oh, but the activate didn't let the EXCP rock but the... Holy shit, what an interaction!
We're definitely getting late into the night. There's some craziness going on at the moment.
Yeah. Wow.
Big crush there. Double dash follow up throw and another one.
Again.
Oh, is that going to connect? That's death. Oh no.
Alex has some scaling on him.
Yeah, he's definitely got more of that health. Good thinking there by Apple. Goes for the low.
Kage wins.
Kind of, I guess, was expecting the dash up. I think there was a dash up hyper bomb coming. I feel,
Yeah.
but Apple managed to catch that one in time.
Which is good enough. Also, unless your activate is very quick, do not activate in the middle of the DP block string and EXDP. Whether it's blocked or not, just don't. Just because it'll freeze time for 2 seconds, it'll leave you in a world of hurt. Trust me, like, you don't always wake up, V-trigger activate. It's also a bad move.
Yeah, raw activates aren't always great. I personally wouldn't recommend them. And we get an EX hyper bomb into a crush to the face.
This is
Oh,
already
it's a
looking
long way back for Apple here, but he has trigger. No, I think he's got to be wary of that B skill. Once Alex has that B skill too,
Yeah.
combo's going to continue.
It is, and especially when you see Alex just down backing or just standing still for a bit, you know there's the headstone charging. Nice armor to interrupt the crash counter. Good follow up into.
I think he tried to
Nice
DP there, but he missed it. That's normally a
no.
DP's the combo ender there.
There's the crush counter from the missed DP. It's not over yet, but Apple will have to dig in deep to make the comeback.
Yep.
Time
He's
is of
almost-
the essence.
He's almost got the resources and a lot of time, so he doesn't need to take any risks at the moment. Oh, demon setup? No. Where's the -2 demon? Come on, I'd be doing that. Oh, he can do it from here. This could be it. Oh no!
No,
What's
okay,
going
nice. Okay, the
This is too stressful. Alright,
Yeah.
Apple got that round. Nice.
We are definitely gaming here tonight.
Slowed it down a little bit from both players. Like, there's going to be a dash up hyper bomb coming. I can feel it. Still doesn't use his meter. Whoa, okay, a couple of sweeps there. Just
Yeah,
catching
there's
Roy.
Random, there's some just like YOLO sweeps here.
Yeah. Unless Apple's noticing the backdashes are happening, so why not sweep? You know, if you've
also
seen
very
that.
smart.
Yep. Oh, that felt a little bit early.
Yeah, that gets punished.
Oh, it went for the dash up hyper bomb and saw it.
Nice jab check. Starting to jab check the dashes just to see.
And
a
a
bomb.
hyper bomb.
And Roy
That was
takes it.
almost a comeback there by
Sure.
Apple, but unfortunately just couldn't pull it off. I think that's back-to-back wins for Roy, if I'm not mistaken.
Really sure it is.
It's go time.
Well, it's a pretty dominant showing from his Alex. But good run there by Athel, making it to grand final. Unable to get the reset, unfortunately. And I think if he watches that back, he'll see some opportunities where he just wasn't able to convert. But really good showing. Kage's not an easy player to use against,
Sure isn't.
someone with lots of reach. So well done, Apple, and well done, Roy, for taking out back-to-back fledglings. And who was our third place? That was
Our third place was Warlock.
Ben Warlock. All right, third place. Well done to our top three.
No, it was Kills, sorry, it was Kills.
It was kills.
Yep.
So well done to our top three. There were some good matches in there. Definitely stuff to watch back when you get a chance, and maybe go back to your game plan and just see where you can adjust, because these are it's always good when you have these pressure situations. You can watch them back, get some advice, and
Holy shit.
busy, you're awesome.
I need to save this.
Just the look on his face. Well done, Busy. Alright, guys. Well, I guess that's it from us. Any final comments, Millie? What did you think?
It was a really good show, everyone. It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, having fun, joining us, checking it out. Hope to see you all next week.
Yep, definitely. And next week's EX. So
Next week
sign
is
up
the
for
end.
EX if you're keen to play. And I guess we'll all see you next time.
We will see you all next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
And thank you, Millie.
Thank you, Pitsy. Thank you, Bizui. Thank you for Midnight,
And
Willow,
cheers, Busy.
and Apple for helping
Yep.
us out.
Cheers, everyone. Catch you later.